I'm very happy to be here today. My name is Nataliia Lisova. I would like to present you our research, ecological analysis of the flora of the Kremenets Mountains National Park, on the example of the mountains Divochi Skeli, Strakhova, Masliatyn, Chercha, Zamkova, Bozha. One of the elements that ensure the sustainability of the environment is the vegetation cover. Vegetation cover as an autotrophic component provides energy through photosynthesis and together with the heterotrophic component is the key to the normal function of ecosystems. In natural ecosystems, the vegetation cover is represented by a wide variety of species and life forms. In all ecosystems, vegetation plays a particularly important environmental and self-organizing role. It is the national park rich in phytodiversity that attracts the attention of scientists. Stationary research was carried out in the most interesting and typical in terms of phytodiversity mountain areas: Divochi Skeli, Strakhova, Masliatyn, Chercha, Zamkova, Bozha. The definition of the species composition and the nomenclature of Latin names are filled according to Chronicle of the Nature of the Kremenets Mountains National Park and keys to higher plants of Ukraine. Ecological and phenotypic characteristics of flora and vegetation cover according to Zaverucha. Classification of life forms of plants is filled by round here. On the territory of the studied mountains, we have identified the following florocoenotypes: boreal forest, nemoral forest, meadow steppe, calciopetrophilic, psaumophilic, xerophytic hub, hygrohydrosperm, agro-ruderal. The most numerous nemoral forest coenotypes include 29% florocoenoelements, such as Quercus robur, Fagus sylvatica, Betula pendula, Betula clocovi, Carpinus betulus, Corylus avellana, Azarum europaeum. These florocoenotypes is distinguished by a certain heterogeneity typical for hornbeam oak, and beech forest. In relation to the like condition in the study area, we identified the following ecological group of plants, which you can see on this slide. The most numerous are facultative heliophytes. These are 65.2%. These are such species as Botrychium lunaria, Troilus europaeus, Phyritis colopendrum, Anemone nemorosa, Anemone ranuncleoides, and others. In relation to temperature in the study area, the following group of plants can be distinguished, which you can see on this slide. The most common is mesothermal. This is 64.8%. These are such as Relicts decidua, Malva pusilla, Daphne mesoreum, Polygala podolica, Staphylococcus pinnata, Po angustifolia. Depending on the humidity regime in which the plants grow, we identify the following ecological groups in the study areas. The humid and moderately warm climate of this territory determines the advantage of mesophytes, plants living in condition of medium humidity. These are 85.4%. This includes most trees and shrubs, meadow and forest grasses, such as Pinus sylvestris, Pinus banskeana, Fagus sylvatica, Quercus robur, Corylus avellana, and others. Depending on the autoecological characteristics of plants in relation to the gross chemical composition on the soil, the following ecological groups have been identified in the study area. You can see them on the slide. The most numerous are mesotrophs. Plants are moderately demanding on soil nutrients. This includes 44.6%. This includes Pitia abies, Populus alba, Lilium martacon, Ferulago sylvatica, Festuca ovina, Bromopsis inermis, and others. The flora of the study areas is characterized by a variety of life forms. The most popular are hemicryptophytes. These are 51.9%. This includes Dragocephalum austriacum, Astrantia major, Phyllitis, Colopendrium, and others. After all is said and done, I think we can conclude that the great natural diversity of ecotopes in the studied territories create appropriate favorable opportunities for the formation of viable populations of large numbers of plant species, very different of their autoecological property. Such a unique natural ecological situation requires intensifying effort in the field of protection and regional environment from ill-consuming anthropogenic interference and creating conditions for the conservation and natural distribution of rare plant species. Thank you for your attention.